everyone. My name is Mimi from Peace on the Streets radio show on WOKB.com. You can tune in every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Time. We are located in Orlando, Florida, broadcasting and radio, which is radio productions. We're basically broadcasting, music station, not talk radio. And what I do is I'm an independent radio show on a mainstream broadcasting station. The station's been around for 35 years. I have been with the station for 3 years. And in 3 years, we have been nominated 3 years in a row for Stellar Awards and actually won the Stellar Awards for 3 years back to back. It's an amazing experience. We are independent, so which that means is we own our own rights to our own radio show, our own content. We control media. Media does not control us, which is a big deal. So we're able to have control of everything we release and everything that we want to stay focused on. So it's an honor being here. And basically, I'm a radio personality, radio show owner, host, producer, engineer. A lot of things under one umbrella, but it's an honor to be here. I'm with amazing individuals that have been in the game for a lot longer than I have. And we're bringing new guys along on this journey. And we're different projects, reality TV, we just started. That's coming out. So it's just a little bit of what I do here in Orlando. I am from, I gotta give a shout out, Long Island, which we call Strong Island, New York, born and raised since the age of 18. Then I left Long Island and I moved to Florida because my parents moved here. And they just was tired of the weather, the taxes, and Long Island's pretty expensive. So when they moved out here, I followed. And by seeing Orlando, I fell in love. I didn't think I would be in broadcasting though, guys. I've actually was signed to John Casablanca in Queens, New York at the age of 13. And I've been in entertainment since then in New York. Didn't see this field actually approaching me, but everybody used to tell me I used to sound like Angie Martinez. Big shout out to Hot 97, which is dope. But who knew that'll be in broadcasting? I ended up coming here and just taking a lot of leap of faith, opportunities, great individuals. I learned about radio from an internet radio show, which was only Spanish. I ended up joining that because I was bilingual and they wanted an English speaker. We won a couple of awards on an internet show from AM and FM stations. It's been around for 20 years. That's when I knew that I had the capability of producing. And then from that point, I moved on and ended up to go in broadcasting, WOKB. Here for 3 years with my business partner, Prince of the South. So shout out to him. It's because of him I'm here. And we've been going strong for 3 years. Big shout out to Orlando. I have 3. I have twins and I have a singleton. My twins are 9 and my singleton is 13 years old. All boys. Constant moving, never sitting down, in constant sports, but they're such polite boys, and they really are a handful. My passion is now. I really think it's broadcasting. I know I've been always involved in entertainment, so I have been in reality. Nobody knows this, but I was offered reality TV at the age of 21. And it was actually the Bad Girls Club, which was their first reality TV that approached me. I didn't take that opportunity. I had the contract and everything, and I could have went to California, but I decided not to take that route, really due to my parents. They were just afraid of reality TV, of how harsh it is. And with a lot of the fighting and a little bit of the abuse. They were kind of warning me. And I didn't take that. I didn't take that leap of faith then. And I'm actually glad I did it because I didn't think about it till now. I know it wouldn't make me the person I am today. So with whom I am, I've just been very grounded and understood that I felt like I needed to take something, take control of it and own it. So I'm able to deliver it to others on a great positive platform. I just want to have control and I want others to be able to work freely. And broadcasting approached me. I took the opportunity, hopped into broadcasting, produced, and won awards. The best host, most influential woman of Orlando, 100 successful women in business, best host, best radio show, all that within a year. And then the Stella Awards within the end of that year, that's how I knew, like, this is my gift. John, my team can say it too. My trials and tribulations have started from the beginning. Entertainment is just so harsh, and it's really hard on women. And being a part of it since 13, I've had my parents always manage me and watch me. So I've always been in a great road with it. But when I hit 18, that's when I was seeing a lot of manipulation, false promises, kind of setups at times, and a lot of using. That's when I had to bring my dad back in. So he was with me in a lot of these projects all the way through as an adult. So that is the hardships. And I think a lot of women go through it. A lot of people go through it, but especially women. And I wanted to let others know that you don't have to take every opportunity is not meant for you. You can always try new things, but when you get into an environment you're not comfortable with it, it's okay to walk away from it because there's other things that are going to come to you that are for you to where you're comfortable and where you want to work and where you can work freely without having to have pressure on you or having you to change your views or ways or your standards or seeing them abuse other people. And you see that, you know it's going to come to you. It will eventually come to you. So I want to let a lot of others know not every opportunity is meant for you. It's okay to walk away from it. And even you can establish your own and build for yourself. So I've done that. And it was hard, it was scary, but I left a lot. And this is where I'm at right now. So it was worth it.
Awesome. You actually answered my next question, unless you want to add to it. If you could give advice to, let's say, anyone you are mentoring.
I'm gonna have to say the same thing. Not every opportunity is good for you. And how do I say it? I feel this. If you have to second guess it, it's not meant. And why I say that is that you're not really feeling it 100. And it's okay to walk away from that because something is going to come right along that's meant for you. Just always appreciate though the opportunities that are given to you and always say thank you for it. But I've always said second guessing is your sign. Definitely walk away from it. There's much more to come. Yes, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my grandma, my grandpa, my uncles, my aunts, my cousins. I have a huge family. I'm a military brat, so I've been raised so structured and disciplined. But my family is 16 children in my dad's family, 16 siblings. My mom has three, and I typically don't talk about them because I keep them so private and secure. But big shout out to my family. I absolutely love them. We have such a tight knit family with as large as we are. My uncles, my aunts, my cousins, they keep me grounded. They tell you what's black and white. If you're doing wrong, they will tell you. They will correct you. They will love you. They won't talk about you. They won't bring you down, and they support you. So it's because of them of who I am today. And also, I gotta say New York because New York made us hustlers, and that's where I'm successful very fast. Is the environment I was raised at. So it's all of that who made me who we are, especially bringing God in first, because for me, within that, it brings me clarity to understand where my next mission is going to be. Oh, I'm getting this is a great questions. I already know. I see us being international. We already stepped that limit. We went to the Bahamas already, so we're getting there. And I see us being international, not just in Florida. I already know. And I see us owning our own broadcasting station where my dream is to have a station that's ours and have each room under different gifts, different talents in media and broadcasting, where you got your graphic artists here and you have your web designers here, you have your musicians here and your music engineers, or you have even just hosting or teaching others how to host and conduct themselves. It's just all in the limit of media production. So I would love to have a broadcasting station where it has each of these rooms involved under this station where we can air. Websites, where we are now, website, AM, now we're going FM. So big shout out WOKB, because now we're FM. They've never been FM as for 35 years. Now we helped make it FM. So that's a big deal. So big shout out to us. as well. So I want to take my family Peace on the Streets and WOKB with me. So that's my mission, our own station. We connect with a lot of nonprofit organizations as well as we deliver ourselves. We have Prince of the South that actually goes every single week and delivers clothes to the homeless. And he literally goes to the streets and delivers it to them. He knows a lot of them. He's been here for about 35 years, so he's invested in the city. We just do things out of our own business, food, clothing, nonprofits. We help make sure that they gain the exposure that they deserve. Media is very expensive. Broadcasting is highly expensive. So we make sure that we're able to be reachable and expose them, small businesses, nonprofits, all kinds of organizations, entrepreneurs, independent talents. So that's what we focus on, not Hollywood or mainstream, but we focus on them, independence. We have a few people involved in this. So the name Peace on the Streets is actually Peace of the Streets, and we changed it to Peace on the Streets. But the creator was Prince of the South. He's the one that created Peace of the Streets. After when I came in to produce it, we changed the name to make it more open to others, to have it more of like an open slogan, as you want to say, for others to be a part of it. Because he is Peace of the Streets. He actually walks around. He's a peaceful dude. Within the logo, with the brand, with the slogan, with the demo reels, with everything that we produce is actually done by our team. So we've had a couple of interns that came in on Peace on the Streets, and now they are actually a part of the team, permanents, and they're the ones that created the logos. We give everyone creative freedom to develop on the gift that they have. So it's because of them that we've gotten our logo, our color, black and green is by Prince of the South. The logo is by our team. Aneo, he's right here. He's actually looking at me. So big shout out to Aneo. So we have him in productions, and we have Mel, and those guys helped us with the slogan, with the logos, the color, Prince of the South, myself, the name. So it took all of us to make this happen. That's their gift. That's their gift. I don't. I'm trying to reach the younger generation. WOKB, since they've been around for 35 years, they have a lot of 40 plus that listen. And since Peace on the Street's been on, we've actually have accumulated a lot of younger audience members between the ages of 14 till the age of 45, 50, and a little bit of 55 now. And so we're catering now to a younger generation and bringing them on to something that's been around for so long. So I feel like we're boosting it up and bringing a whole different culture, people, age, and I'm really shooting for the younger generation, guys, because it's them that takes the future to keep this going. And if we're not teaching them this, then they can't keep it going. We're trying to keep this flowing to where they can develop for themselves, they can make things freely, they can have ownership, they can be entrepreneurs, business owners, they can own their own content. So we want to bring the knowledge to them and have them have control of what they're touching. We're blessed because since we're in broadcasting and media, broadcasting is essential. There's always news, there's always things being released because we're not podcasting, so we're actually broadcast live on radio. There's been times where the city of Orlando, Orange County, has called us out to come out there and do a report on what they're doing for COVID, for testing at the sites, which is amazing, guys. To be independent, to be called out on a broadcasting assignment is a big deal. And within that permission, I was able to bring WOKB with me, and we did a couple of press release with the managers of Orange County. So essential, we haven't stopped. We just haven't been a part of events because of COVID. And you know what? We're okay with that because we actually had some time to relax, stay home with our families more, collect ourselves, come up with new ideas and a new way of making movement on a different matter. So I say it was time for us to relax, stay focused, calm our bodies down because we were on a move for 3 years without working, with working straight through, volunteering, everything. It's to a point where some of us got sick because we were doing so much. So it was a great time to reflect, calm down, and just stay focused on the news and stay focused on releasing what's going on. And we did. We released what's going on in the city. We have local nurses that come on the air and express exactly what's going on to give insightful information to our audience. So it's been a challenge and it's been scary, but we've kept going. We haven't stopped. Great question. Oh my goodness. You got good questions. You know what's crazy? The station is well, the show. We are R&B, so the R&B Quiet Storm, which is Prince of the South, and that's his thing. And he kills it because he can teach us all about music and bring us back old school to new to everything. I am a hip hop head, which I grew into hip hop at the age of 14 years old, crazy late. But I started off with alternative, which my favorite group is Nirvana. God bless his soul, Kurt Cobain. And then I moved over to hip hop, which my favorite artist is Nas. Well, DMX, and then Nas, and then Wu Tang. So I know it's a whole different background to the kind of music I'm playing now. But I gotta give a shout out to the music that I grew up with, and that's if they're watching, come on, Wu, big fan. But that's my genre of music, believe it or not. I still have DMX playing on my on my voicemail to this day. His prayer is still playing. Absolutely. I've been on that, I think since last year. I think it started last year. I've been on that since then. And I'm a critic. Eh, I'm gonna say I don't think it's legit 100%. I think it's exaggerated, but I do like how they based in the storyline. And growing up from New York, we heard a lot of their backstories in New York from Staten Island. So, it's crazy to see it, isn't it? And then I guess we're getting old, right? I mean, the only thing I want to say right now is because what's going on with COVID, just you know, there's a lot of depression going on, and I'm seeing that with a lot of people in my life. And it's because a lot of the connection, us connecting with each other, or how we lost our way a little bit. We can always find a way. And I'm getting a lot of messages by people telling me this, and I'm getting that a lot. Even friends from high school in New York and everything. And y- don't give up hope. You can always find a way. Nothing is ever just stopped and it's over. It's just that route wasn't for you. So I just want to release that. And there's always hope. You will always move on, and that might have stopped, but there's something else better for you. So connect with others, connect with other great minded individuals, with other people that uplift each other and give out positive message, because it could truly save your life and others with your mental on how you think. So thank you for letting me express that, because I've been seeing that go on a lot. And it's been breaking my heart. So thank you for that. I kind of wish I would have stood up for myself a little bit more then instead of listening to people. And maybe that's all of us because we're growing. But I kind of wish I did. But then it wouldn't make me who the person I am today, because I understand people so much more, and all kinds of people coming from all kinds of backgrounds. So just make sure you stand your grounds at a young age. And I think things will be delivered to you a lot faster. I would like to shout out the next gem, which is Prince of the South, Chester from Memphis Style Barbecue. His business is insane. It's mouth-watering Memphis style barbecue sauce along with grilled ribs, chicken, fish. It's insane. He sells out within 4 hours. So I want to give a shout out to the next gem. And also, guys, listen, the saddest thing is wasted talent. Don't waste the gift that God has given you. Go full force and never let fear or intimidation stop you. Buenas noches! Ciao!